Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and this is a Geschäftswagen Tiger P, the Tier 8 German SPG, conceptualized on the Porsche variety of the Tiger tank, and it's on the north spawn of Swamp and being commanded by Talon 1958. And battle is underway. Now the GW Tiger P comes with two types of gun. The stock one is a 17cm howitzer, but the top gun is a 21cm one. Now I'm not absolutely certain which variety this is. I think it is the 21cm. Normally you can tell by the length of time it takes to reload. Right, in this particular case I think this is the 17cm howitzer, because it only took 35 seconds to reload the cannon, and that is the time it takes, 35.5 seconds for the 17cm one. Right, the 17cm howitzer will do 1400 hit points of damage. Okay, KV2, nice little target there, rounds out. Direct hit right onto the engine deck. You can see the yellow mark on the engine where it hit. He did 452 hit points of damage with that shot. Very, very useful. Effectively taken the cut the KV2's hit points in half. He's following that. He was following that IS, but now he's going to follow that KV2 again, see if he can put it out of its misery. Of course, it's got that dangerous 152mm howitzer. Oh, there's a mile breaker going past. Well, that round stunned both of the tanks and did an additional 321 hit points of damage to the KV2 and 91 to the mile breaker. He's marked his target. Looks like he's going to go for the T-29, the Tier 7 American Heavy. Lining him up, or is he going to hit the mile breaker? He could hit both, actually, if he's lucky. He's dialed in. He's just ready to shoot. Rounds out, and he hit. Well, he destroyed the KV2. He definitely destroyed the KV2. Don't know who else. I think he damaged the T-29 at the same time, but they were unsighted. Okay, it's got an SU-100 and Panzer IV-S. I think the Panzer IV-S is the more dangerous of the two opponents, but I think some people might say, no, you're wrong, it's the SU-100, but either of those two are dangerous opponents that have to be taken out quickly. They're in very easy position to attack the defenders. Rounds out on the Panzer IV-S. It splashes him for 210 hit points, 2 critical hits. The mile breaker's coming into the courtyard of the castle, and he's being followed by a number of other tanks. Right, got a Leo very, very close. But there are a number of defenders there who can probably take care of him. What he needs to focus on at the moment is these enemy tanks, and he's getting a request for fire on the mile breaker. He's loaded. Rounds out. Direct hit right on the rear, and he started a fire. That was a premium fire extinguisher went off. 66 hit points from the fire, but a whopping great 425 from the actual direct hit. Right, there's that Leo The defenders didn't deal with him, but he's too close and this building's in the way, so he can't hit the Leo now. Now he can hit him. Okay, they lost the Crusader SP. And there's a T-71. Another dangerous opponent. He looks like he's had an HE hit on his helmet, on his turret rather. Right, loaded, but he can't hit these targets. He's got a red line. But he can hit these targets. He just needs to dial in. Okay, he's fired the round anyway. And he splashed the mile breaker for 240. Now that may have helped. But just for how long, I don't know. Because that T-32 is almost down to his last health. And he's being pummeled by multiple tanks. The mile breaker and the M4. Almost reloaded. There's nobody between Talon and that T-71 or that Leo, but the Leo's gone south. He's gone towards their cap for a reset. There he is. Okay, now Talon's loaded, ready to shoot. Can he get this Leo? This Leo's sitting there trying to shoot at the tanks in the cap, and that round goes in. 426 hit points, 2 critical hits. Useful, very useful. That Leo is now one shot for anyone, and I think that tank destroyer is going to get him. He's after him. That we won't escape. Yeah, he's down. He's gone. So where's that? There's a T-25-2. Now he's almost full health. No, half health. Sorry. And he's being chased by that T-32, who miraculously was able to survive and take out both the mile breaker and the M4. There's the T-25. Now he's made a very bad error by crashing into that wreck, because he's just got hit for 366 hit points. He's really is now basically a one-shot if somebody can get behind him. Yep, and that's exactly what happened. We don't know what's happened to this T-71. There is a defender, a VK3601 in full health, but he looks to me to be an AFK, or if he's not AFK, he's a noob, so he probably doesn't know how to handle his tank. T-32 is returning, and meanwhile the Wizzy 120 is scouting around the bottom end. T-71's been found. Rounds out. Oh, a wonderful kit. 479 hit points. It looks like it hit just underneath the turret. I'm not sure he's able to turn his turret. His turret is stuck in the same position. He may have fixed that, but he's hiding behind that rock now. He doesn't want to be hit. He's had multiple HE hits, that T-71, and he's getting away as quickly as he can. He's getting multiple hits now. He's trying to hide. He doesn't want to get another Arty round on him. Right. Talon's loaded. Rounds out. Oh, it's a bit late. Oh, he still splashed him for 119 hit points, and that ends the game. What a shot. Last shot like that. Wow. As you can see, I'm very hoarse. My illness got the better of me there, but that was very enjoyable towards the end there. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it's the second class tanker for Talon 1958 in the GW Tiger P. He also picked up a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 11 in that one. And he picked up a Gore's medal because he did more damage than 10 times the hit points of his own vehicle. But best of all, he got a high caliber. He did the most damage of everyone in the battle, and that's at least 20% of the hit points of the enemy team. Excuse me. He did 3,747 hit points of damage. He came to, second when it came to kills with 2. And when it came to base XP, he was second again with 857. That T-32, who miraculously managed to survive and get 4 kills, got the highest XP of 1,112 and deserved it. Talon fired 10 shots. He got 4 direct hits, 4 penetration, 9 splash, including that last one which splashed the T-71 to death. He did damage of 3,747 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He hit 7 of the enemy, but he killed 2 of them. He also caused 11 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 45,299 credits, and after ammunition resupply, he still had 20,813 credits spare. He received 1,286 experience points, and there's a holiday ops bonus missing there, so he took away 1,517 in total. So well done indeed. That was a very interesting battle, Talon. Thank you very much for sending it in. I very much enjoyed that last kill. To get that, I thought that T-71 had got away. I thought you'd fired too late, but no, you got him right on the tail. You splashed him with that shell and took him out. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay I'll be featuring in our next video.